Hello, Vito Vloggins here. It is time for vlog number 4. It is the 9th of January 2025. It's a Thursday. Thursdays are usually a fairly quiet-ish day for me. So I don't really do a lot, apart from maybe too much doom scrolling. Luckily I've managed to get more of my ADHD meds, so it seems that changing a slight change in my medication, so that I'm not restricted to getting one particular brand like I was before. I can get a generic version of the same, basically the same chemical, which is good. I think they've slightly changed the formulation of the dosage, if that makes sense. I'm on quite a high dose of medication. I'm on 72 milligrams of methylphenidate. So previously it was broken down into 18 and 54 milligrams. It's 2 tablets, whereas now it's 18 and 2 27s. But I think it's pretty much the same. It's basically the same thing as far as I'm aware. They are prolonged release, so they only release like a small amount to start off with at the beginning of the day, and then it kind of like tapers out over, I think it's 12 to 15 hours, something like that. It's an amphetamine, so it's obviously a controlled substance in this country, and there have been issues with supplies and manufacturing going on for the last, well, since September 2023 it kind of started, I think maybe a little bit before, and it's kind of been quietly rumbling on ever since. It doesn't seem to be there doesn't seem to be any sign of it changing anytime soon, frustratingly. But like I say, the change to the generic version of the medication just, it means I'm not having to restrict myself to a specific brand which I was originally prescribed. So that makes it I'm not having to wait for one particular brand to come back in stock or whatever. So that's good. Yeah, not really much else to say about today, really. It's been fairly quiet. Yeah, I've just been mooching about, basically. I don't know if you could call it a low executive function day or not, but I've perhaps could have tidied up a bit and not, but I don't know, call it what it is, or not. But yeah, yeah, I think I've done a video on executive function or executive dysfunction. So there is a longer version of it on the channel. I don't feel the need to go into too much detail about it here, because I think there's quite a lengthy video on it already. The short version is executive function is how your how your brain prioritizes tasks and the reward, you know, and rewards itself for completing tasks, which people, in both autistic people and ADHD people, struggle with, because you know the reward or the sense of satisfaction you get from, you know, doing chores or doing daily things doesn't exist, or it is much less for autistic people and neurodivergent people. So, you know, that's why you know, we get labelled as messy or lazy, because we don't, you know, we don't our brains, you know, we know that we need to do them, but because our brains don't prioritize them and they don't get the same dopamine for completing them, we really struggle to initiate the tasks and complete them. That's kind of like the short-ish version of what executive function is, and then therefore executive dysfunction. But yeah, like I say, there's a longer video on the channel somewhere. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've called it what is executive function or what is executive dysfunction or something like that. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. But yeah, it's a nice little short video for you today rather than me rambling. But yeah, I think I just have a day off every so often just to chill out and not really focus on too much. I feel like I have a busy start to the week and then a slightly quieter end of the week, before doing different things over the weekend. But yeah, those are for another video, for another time. So I think I'll leave this one here. Yeah, see you in the next one.